Scheißdreck, dreh dich doch jetzt. Okay. So let's start with some tapping. We tap like here, like this, or with a fist, but we tap with an open hand first, like this, and another hand, and back. So now turn around. Okay, now we'll make a fist, and then tap the same thing, a little bit stronger, so it goes to the deep tissue massage. Okay, head like this, and then on the shoulder. The other side. Okay. So I can also do like this. If you do this stronger, this is kind of conditioning for you. Okay. So now tap on the leg, only on the muscle, not on the bone, and then the anterior muscle, not on the shin bone. Now the leg, and then go up. Now the lower back. Lower back, if you have lower back problems and pain, you can tap a little bit longer, a bit higher if it's possible. Okay? So, you can also tap on the head, but with finger, like this. So I tap in the middle, like this, and then go slowly outside, to the outside, okay? You can do really conditioning training for the head, because the brain damage can repair itself. So everything we do to the head is really soft and just a little bit, okay? And then you can massage a little bit. Okay? So, loosen up, wrist rotation, other direction. So, ankle rotation, other rotation. This side, other direction. Okay? So now lift the heel and slowly let down. Up and down. Inhale, exhale. Okay? Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Okay? So, palms together and pointing up, and 1, 2. Okay? We do 10 times. So, downwards. Keep the elbow tight, very important. And to the outside. So now downward. and finger pointing to the front. Okay, so now we rotate like this and make bigger circle, bigger circle, and now up, 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 up. Make sure you're standing really straight, not do it like this, but up and then you straighten your back, and it's good for your spine. Okay? So, now we do hands together and swing one shoulder to another. Begin this shoulder and then like forward and then the other. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So now shoulder rotation. Other direction. Okay. So now already we can do some basic Qigong exercise. We go to the neutral stance, bend the knee a little bit, standing still straight, right? Not like this. And then you hold the imaginary ball. Air comes in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You go up a little bit. Exhale, you go down a little bit. And inhale, become lighter. Air comes in, and now press the air out. Okay? I can do the same, like this. Inhale and exhale. So inhale, I pull something, and exhale, I push something away. Okay? And inhale again. Okay, so now we keep the wide stance, not as deep as the last exercise, but now we have the imaginary balls here and here. Imagine their weight, like 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram each, and then you have to push them up, lift them up like this, okay? So actually your back muscle and your tricep should be activated, and as you pull up, there's tension going up in your body, and then you let it fall and relax. Okay? So inhale and exhale. Okay? Inhale and relax. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now one big, heavier ball, and then lift like this. Do not flip your finger, but turn like this. And relax. Keep the tension if you're lifting, so inhale like this. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Okay, so now we try to train the grip again. Okay. So grip like this and push your fist out, okay, like this. Now the muscles are all bent, the joints are bent. when I give them tension, they will be straightened up in the end. So inhale and exhale. So this one actually I'm making a tight squeezing movement because I'm gripping, okay? Not like a far movement. That's a wrong movement, okay? So inhale again and exhale. Okay, now the second version is the crane. So I have this one and inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So, loosen yourself up a little bit. Now we try the first section of the 24 section. We do the 24 again, okay? Okay, now just adjust your balance from one foot to another. And now pull away this one. And 50-50. Now go to this one, pull away this one. And then 50-50 again. Like this. Okay? See? Very easy, okay? You can try to lift it also, like this. So it's going to be another exercise later, but they use the same balance distribution, okay? So now I lift like this and fall down again. Okay, I sink in, lift and sink in a little bit. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, small one, and then make big one. Okay, so the second, the horse pants leg. Okay, like this, and then if you do this, the hands only do this, but then you turn your upper body. So you do not do it with the hand like this, and the body is not moving. Move your frame, move your shoulder, move your hip, move your knee, move your toe. Every joint is moving together. Okay? Exhale. Now go back to the middle, inhale, and exhale on the other side. Inhale, okay, so now the third section, we go past our central line. This is my central line. I go past it to the other side. See, my right hand is going to the left side, the left hand goes to the right side. And then I pull the neck level, okay? But not like this, but actually like this, and then pull it down like this. And then I'll lift this foot. Go back. And inhale, exhale. Okay, I can do it in the side view. So I have here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, okay, so first section is the brush knee and push. change the hand and push. So if you change the hand, do not make it too small now. For the advanced students, you make actually a cloud hand circle. So you're here, and I'll make a cloud hand circle this way, and then you go back. You see? And do not bend the wrist too much like this, but let it naturally go into the circle, and then now go out of the circle to this. Okay? Not too much this. Okay? So, the fifth section, you pull the back leg, and then go out with the front leg. Go back, pull the back leg, so here when you pull, you breathe in. Inhale, exhale. Okay, the other side. So here, and then go back, and in, out. In, out. Okay? So, the sixth one, we do first only the steps, okay? So I lift my knee and elbow, let them touch together, if it is possible. And then the other one, and then the other one, and then you walk back, okay? So I go side lift. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You see? And now I do the swimming like this. But now you turn and look at the back hand. You see? Now you put it together. So left side in front, and then now I look at the right hand. Left side, knee and elbow, and go back and go back. Here I breathe in, here breathe out. Breathe in, Hong, Yu, Ji, An. So I have Hong, Yu, Ji, An. So I breathe 6 times, 3 in, 3 out, right? I breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. In, out. Now we do the cloud hand and do the whip both sides. Okay? Close. Horizontal. Cloud hand again. Close. And horizontal. Cloud hand again. Close. And horizontal. Okay? So now the cloud hand with the foot, we do it on the spot, okay? So I go put feet together on the left and right. Also knee and elbow up. You see? And one. And have up and down. Up. Up. Okay? So I have the whip actually again, and then the hook and the jab. Okay? So here, hook, jab. So I breathe in and out. In and out. In, out. The other side, go to the front. I go in with a hook, open hand, and pull him down, and then the finger stab. It's not a finger stab, really attack. It's all about stretching the joints, working the joints together first. So you can hear bam, bam, bam like this, no bam, bam, bam like this, and bam, bam like this. You have the rotation, okay? And the fluidity, the flow of your movement, more important than actual technique. So, now we have the kick, feet together, and one side up. Look at this side, and the other side up. Look at this side. So when I lift, breathe in, and here I breathe out, okay? Because actually I'm doing a kick. Breathe in, and out. In, out. In, out. Okay, so now I actually make a big circle. So I'm here in the hook, and then on one feet, and then I go like this, and go to the other side. Now switch hand, and then stretch out the leg, go down, and you see I'm making this circle. But those two hands, they are making like this, one, and then two. You see? One, and then two. Okay? But that's not only from the one knee strike to the other knee strike, it will be too easy. So I do one this lower side kick, and then the turning is moving, and then I go to the knee strike, and then I go to the lower side kick, the turning, and the knee strike, and then I go bigger. Okay, so that's the thing. So this exercise we're gonna do it later together. So now I have the upper block push. To do the knee brush is here because knee is lower, and it's the upper block push. Okay. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, So we do the spear push right now because we are in the flow of pushing. So now the right foot comes in. So now this will cross. And this will cross to a long jab. Okay? And one. And two. See? Other side. And one. And two. Okay, now the needle you see. So here. So one, two. I go back. One, two. See from the side. Just rotate in the figure 8. And it's a pulling motion here. It's a pulling motion here. Here, pull. And this one is pushing. You see? All the jujutsu, whatever, doing this armbar. It's a pretty standard armbar. Okay? And so we also do it. And there's a cross step version. So I go like this. And I go like this. So I leave this side in the front, or even goes in. Okay? Now I go this one, so I can pull him better, to beginner. But I can also go in. So I pull him down, and I go in with a knee. You see? And I pull him here down, and I go in with a knee. I also pull the neck. Can also be a kind of outside clinch. Okay? So that two forces are working oppositely. Okay? So now the back fist, a big circle. The whole body making circle, look at my toe. The toe is also changing. And then I back fist here. And then I go the other side. And back fist here. And I go this side. Back fist here again. Back fist here. So now I open up and punch. Okay? Now this one we'll do the stationary version. So I have up, down, up, open, down. I attack to the head, open, I attack to the body. I attack to the head, open, I attack to the body. Okay, the other side. I do it in the front. I attack to the head, open to the body. To the head, open, body. The head, open, body. Head, body. Head, body. Head, back, body. Yeah. Head, like this. I go 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Next time we can combine some Tai Chi application in the standard version. So it's more dynamic. Okay? So now the close and open. So I have this one. And then you cross your arm. And then you push. So now you can cross your arm again. And push again. And cross your arm again. And push again. So do the other side. So not this, this. So the other hand is below now. You can switch also which hand is inside. Now the right hand from me is inside, of me is inside. Now the left hand of me is inside. You see this or this. But when I pull them in, I can make the decision, you see? And then I go in and then go out. So you can switch the arm, what you need, okay? Mostly we switch to the outside, but sometimes switch to the inside, for elbow, for example. So now, get water, you go to the central, and then you go deep and up, like this. So do not do this. If you cannot go down like all the way down, you just do this, then this enough, okay? The right posture is more important than how deep you can get and if you can do a split or not. You can lift your foot like here for a high kick. It's not important. Just looks good and it's not healthy. Okay? Here I go down breathe in, and out. Actually like this. So in, okay? So go to the last. So now you're in the pool and then push yourself up. And go back in the water again and push yourself out of the swimming pool. And again, and push yourself out of the swimming pool. Okay? So let's take a break and then we continue with other Qigong. Okay, so let's do some neck exercise. Okay, so let's stand up straight first. Okay, so do the wrong thing first, so we can sort it out. Okay, so that's the wrong posture. Okay, and now this is still wrong posture, and this is still wrong posture. Now I'm looking to the front, but there is too much tension here in the wrong position. So is this like actually someone pulling up your head like this, okay? To straighten up your spine. So do it wrong to feel what it's like if it's wrong. That's very important because many people that do whatever Shizana pushing hand in the wrong position many years and they don't feel it anymore because they think they are right. Okay? So now I try to make a difference between the right feeling and the wrong feeling. Okay? Like this. So now we look to the left and right. So and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now ear to the shoulder. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now only to the left. 1, 2, 1, 2. Only to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So now look down and up very slowly, okay? And down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? Relax a little bit. Now we do the half circle. First, the lower half. 1, 2, 1, 2. Full circle. 1, back, and okay. So now the 2-axis rotation. Do it slowly, and the posture is now more important even. Okay, really straight, standing up straight. And now I go to one side, ear to the shoulder. Okay. Now I look up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I look down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the other side. And up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I look down. 1, 2, 1, 2. So return normal. Okay. So now we do some Badwantin, just some what I think is useful. I do not do everything. So you go like in the yoga position, like this. And now I will move to the other side. Okay. Now you pull back your arm and go to the back leg, like this. And then the other one, like this. And then like this. Okay? So now we do all the steps together, and then we start to look back also. Like this. And go. Like this. So actually I'm twisting my spine here. And twist again. Twist. And twist again. Okay? So now we can, this is actually possible with a bowl. Imagine you have a bowl with water and it cannot fall down, okay? So you have this, and then you go over the head, and then you look it up, and you turn. And then you go back, so you switch the hand, and you turn. So the second version is you go up with this hand, and the other hand, you push down, you see? So now, like this. 1, 2, like this. Okay? So, and then we can do the arrow, and then I show an alternate version from this hand, and it's also very important to do it in free pushing hand or wrestling exercise, because the grip change is all about this wrong movement, wrist movement, elbow movement. Okay, but we do the arrow first. So here, so pull the other one, and then turn back, pull, and turn back. So now I push with this hand and pull with this hand. Okay. So I breathe in, pull, breathe out, pull, pull, pull. Okay, now we do to the side, and I cross first, and then I go deep into the knee, and relax. Now the other side, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Now we can do it in a bow stance. So now I'll go to the front still, but like this. You see, I'm turning this way, but I do the bow to the front. Okay? And go back to the cross and to the front. And so now I actually breathe in here and breathe out to the pull and push and breathe in okay. So now we can do the Honga Qigong. Now I go down and push with both hands. Okay, up. And elbow back, and breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Side back, breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. Okay? So, the Honga version also, you can do it to the front, to the side. So now, breathe in, and then breathe in, and out. in and out. Okay, so relax. It can be very hard for the beginner because actually you squeeze your muscle now and you push with your muscle out. Okay, not just the position of the hand, but it's actually Qigong is always muscle training. But you have to breathe right, so the muscle gets enough oxygen, enough blood, with fresh oxygen, so they don't go tight. And this is the other feeling what you get if you train with weight. They want the muscle to get tight, so it gets sour and tired faster, so they rebuild itself faster. Okay, they want to actually hurt themselves more, so they can regenerate more. But in Qigong, it's not about this. It's about the quality of muscle, not about the mass of muscle. So I don't want it to hurt itself very much. I want it to work more efficiently, with more energy, more oxygen, more energy. Okay? So relax. Now we do some coordination training, but it's also Qigong because coordination is my nervous system. So the signal between my hand or any other body part to my brain, also called Qi. So Qi symbolizes many things. Okay? Now we do it. See? So still point up, still point up, and still point up, and then it's back here again. Okay? Let's do it another time. And I go a little bit lower. You see, I have to adjust my weight. And then, so it cannot be perfectly flat all the time. So you can hold it a little bit like this, okay? Because when we do the other side, which is even harder, it goes like this. And then again. Okay? And then out and in. You see? And now the other side. Okay, this. Go out. And then you have to go deep. And then up. And then you have this. Okay? Again, the same direction. And okay? Now I go out and then in again. So this is the other direction. Okay? So now, and that's what I mean, it's not possible to hold it flat like a plate, but think of more of a bowl, okay? We do both sides at the same time. So we have this. Okay? Again, the same direction. I go down. And I turn my wrist. And then now I'm here again. Okay? Do it 3 times. So now I go to the other way. And again. And again. Okay? So now you can try to do it a little bit slower and more relaxed. Do not always pointing up maybe, but try to move the joint like, but it doesn't matter now. It's just a wrist changing exercise. See? So you have actually this circle pointing up and this circle pointing down, and then you have up, down, see? And then down, up. So you have this circle and this circle. So it goes like this. Yeah? And then this one, you see, up. Yeah? And then you have this circle down. And then you have up, this one, up, down. And then down, up. You see the wrist is moving. The wrist is moving. If I make the movements even smaller, you know, and then I have the charm, and then queen, and then tan, or whatever. When we call this transition in Yong Chun, the transition of 1, 2, and then go back, it's very small. But if you go like really big with a really big tan, and then really big bone, and then back in again, you have tan, then you have bone, like this, you see? And then outside again. Okay, and then inside again. So try it a few times, it's very important. Like this, and then like this. Okay? It's also good for your flexibility. Okay? So now we'll try another coordination exercise. We'll go to this stance, and then bend knee, okay? So now I make a circle here. And then now I make a circle here. Okay, now I make the circle the other way around. And keep your balance, okay? And then now I switch, and then also this circle, and then the other direction. So all the circle exercise is very important actually. Because if you understand the circle, you understand the wrestling movement of Tai Chi. Not the punching thing, but more the wrestling, but also very important. So now I go neutral, a little bit shoulder wide stand. Now I go to this side, my left side, and then make right circle. I go right side, make left circle. So like this, opposite direction. Like this. So now I can go to the left side again, but make the other circle. So you see, this is one circle, this other circle. So I have if we go back to Judo, the Ozodogari, which means the outside, bigger circle, hook, and then you have the Kozodogari, which is the inside hook. So I have this and this. You hook like this, and then you hook from the other side. Because it's the same leg that you are attacking. Okay? So I have this one, and you have this one. You see? We can make it more obviously when we put up the knee a little bit. 1, 2. Okay? Now the other circle. 1, 2. So you see, this is one circle, and this is one circle, right? So only do the circling, okay? So, but the standing leg is not straight, it's always bent. So I have this one, I have this one. Okay, the other one, I have this one, I have this one. Yeah, you can also go like this. And this takes us for next exercise why it's so important to train the hand and foot coordination. Also for kicking and whatever. But the wrestling, all body moving, is actually more difficult, okay? So you have to listen the force, 听劲, that is actually feeling, because you cannot see it. Okay? But try to find it in yourself first, and then you try to find it in the enemy, and then you can control him better. So that this knee up, and then our outside circle, okay? And then inside circle, very slowly. And then you do it the same with your finger, outside and inside. And then other side, outside, okay? Inside. So, still, standing leg is not straight, it's always a little bit bent. So now you try to, the hand, you do the other circle. So now the foot is moving outside, okay? And the hand is moving inside. And now I can turn it. So now the foot is turning inside, and the hand is moving outside. So I have this kind of throw. Because now, when I do the ashbarai or whatever, the foot sweep kind of throw, you have to pull him there, and then the foot moves in different directions, so he can lose your balance and be thrown, okay? So this one, the opposite first, to understand opposite first. It has to work this, no? Both this and both this, then he can rebalance himself again. So now the other side, so outside circle first, outside circle. Okay, you move with the hand finger. Now still foot doing the same thing, you only change the finger direction. And now you change both directions. So you can do this exercise also standing, like this. And then you make the circle with the other hand. And then you make big, and then you make this. Because now I make the circle with the hand in this direction, and foot in this direction. And then I have the throw, okay? And then the other circle direction is like this. So I have here, and I pull him, and I kick him, or sweep, like this. You can also knee him, like this. This is also opposite working force. Okay? So, again, we go back to the hand movement. So, we have this movement. Okay? And then back. Okay? So you have this circle. But I can also go from this circle to this circle. You see now I'm standing here. This is the circle, this is the circle, this is the circle, this is the circle. So I have the left one, I go to the right one. And left, right, left, right. So you see when you already train the sword, you have the double uppercut here. Goes the figure 8, like this. You see? Yeah? So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I can go back the other direction. So now this to the shoulder, neck, or head. So you see? Also 2 circles. And then you go to this side. So I have this circle here. And I have this circle here. And 1, 2, 1, 2. And then go back 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So now you can mix it up and make all 4 circles. And that's actually in sword flower. So I have the first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. First one here, second one here, and then you have down under, and then you have up here, and then go back to the left one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you do not actually make the full circle, so you stay longer. Because in the sword, if you do the full circle, you will cut yourself. So it's only a transition to move to the other circle. But if you understand it, your arm will become very relaxed, okay? So, the other side, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And there are also other exercises. You can do the big, the bowl to up and down thing. Okay? There's also 2 giant circles here. One here, and then the other one here. You can do it small. So you see here. Two circle pointed up, 2 circle pointed down. Okay? The down circle becomes the up circle, and then, okay? And then you can try if you can do it at the same time, or the other side same time, to do it in the offset time. Or like this. Okay? And then you have here many things. You have to go outside here, which is very important in our wrestling training. Okay? But first you have to train the wholeness, 整形. Okay? So body works as a whole thing. Not just arm, just leg, but the whole thing together. And then can start with our wrestling track. Okay? So we're uploading tutorial every week, so you can also look that up. Okay? See you next time.